Welcome to Province Stat B for this semester. I wanted to walk you through some important aspects of the Blackboard course so you can get started and get ready to go. My name is Mrs. Shaver and I'll be your instructor this semester. First of all, please mark your calendar. This course ends on June 8th, 2018. All your work has to be submitted by midnight on that day. So in a minute here, you should go ahead and get started in this course. On this announcement page, it walks you through the things I want you to look at. So I want you to look at Start Here, Course Info. And we'll just go through all of these things as listed here. There's information about your electronic textbook that we'll go through by clicking this link. I'll talk to you about where you can look at your grades and also about the progress reports in the course. I recommend that you take notes while you're going through the lesson. Take your own personal notes. This is what I do as well. I will be going through all the lessons ahead of you, and that's what I do for myself to make sure that I can do all the quiz and test problems. When you take a quiz or a test, you can use all of your own personal notes, and that'll help you a lot. Okay. Down here at the end of the announcement, I wanted to let you know that I have already created the slideshow for this entire course. So if you scroll down to the second announcement area, first of all, you'll see a countdown timer for when the course ends, and then you'll see a table of contents for all of your announcements for the entire course. Whatever week that we are on will be highlighted in green. You have access to a link to your pacing guide and also final exam information, but we'll talk more about that later. So if I clicked on this link for week 1, here are all your assignments. Anything in red means it's going to be a graded assignment. So this first week, you're expected to go through the student orientation and also do the first lesson in Unit 7 on sampling distributions. Okay, so we wanted to go to Start Here, so let's go do that. And this basically tells you that the course starts from the Unit 0 orientation. However, whether this is your first time in an online course or you are experienced, please take a minute to view the following pages. The announcements, which we just looked at. We're going to look at course info next, the policies, the instructor info, and getting help. At the bottom is a mixed media check that you should go through. If you have trouble, you can contact customer care. And then I've also added detailed course info that again goes through the course start and end dates, when the enrollment and the last data drop is. I will be issuing progress checks 4 times throughout the semester. Your gradebook should give you the dates for the progress check. I will also notify you through messaging when I intend to do a progress check and through what assignment that will be. I've provided you with my email here along with other places in the course. I will use Remind occasionally. So to enroll in my Remind course, please click this link and this will give you instructions on how to enroll in Remind. Also, I've provided a link to Google Hangouts. So if you click on this, you should be able to send me a message in Google Hangouts. My only recommendation is that you maybe text me first so I know what's going on. I do have this on my phone, but just remember that I also teach full-time in Dearborn, so I may not be available every time you are available or when you need me. So successful strategies in this course, print out the pacing guide, and that's located under course info, and we'll go do that in a second. We'll go look at that. Stay on schedule, follow your pacing guide. Message me when you get or start to have any problems. Let me know what lesson it is, what exact problem, what page it is on in the book. That's all very helpful. Customer care, contact them if you think the system is not working correctly. And I'm expecting you to sign in 4 or 5 days a week, complete all the assignments, and communicate with me when you have help. What you can expect from me is that I will support you throughout the course. I'll respond to your messages or emails within 24 hours, and I will grade your assignments within 72 hours. Okay, so that was Start Here. We've already gone through announcements, and here is our course info. Most kids don't really need a syllabus, but here's the syllabus in case you're interested in that for the course. The other things that you're more interested in are the lesson overview. This tells you about the kind of assignments that you're going to have in the course. You're going to be reading from the e-text, and this is the point in time when you should be taking notes. Focus on the vocabulary and the equations and any explanations there may be. In the lesson, there are assigned problems. Work through them. There are answers in the back. If you struggle, let me know which one it is, and I can give you some helpful hints. Many of the lessons have Khan Academy videos and resources from Hippocampus, and I suggest that you use them. In addition, there's a resource tab where there are other web resources that you may find useful, and the calculator tutorials are excellent. They're very short videos that go along with each lesson that'll show you how to use your calculator to do so that the calculator will do calculations automatically for you. Okay, here are the calculator tutorials, and like I said, they go by the lesson. So here's our first lesson is in 7, and it shows you how to generate a sampling distribution, amongst other things that you go throughout the lessons. That's very useful. If you didn't use that last semester, you should start. It'll save you a lot of time. We are on an 18-week pacing guide, so if you click on this, you have access to the pacing guide. Print it out, make a copy for yourself. As you go through the lessons, you can circle yes or no if you're completed. You can see the things that are in red. Those are the things that are going to show up in the grade book and that make up your grade. Like I said, please print this out. It'll be very helpful. I make all my announcements from there. This is not the only place where this occurs, but this says click on eText located on the left side to get your eText login information, and we'll do that momentarily. I have sent you all your welcome letter, but I wanted to point out that in the welcome letter is a lot of important information, how to get on your text, how to get into the eText, my contact information, links to Google Hangout, how to enroll and remind, what I expect from you, what you can expect from me, and our final exam policy. Michigan Virtual has their own policies in regard to acceptable use, privacy, anti-bullying, and plagiarism. If you click on the instructor info link, again, I have my contact information, my office hours, Mondays, 10:30 to 11:30 in Google Hangouts, or you can text me and I will hopefully respond to you right away. Or if not, I'll get back to you sometime later. I do work full-time in Dearborn. Getting help, here's all kind of information on when and how customer care is available. You can send me messages and message instructor. And finally, here's the e-textbook link. There's all the information you need to log into your textbook and technical support information. And finally, on the lessons tab, this is where you're going to find your lessons. And then you will get started this week with